Hello and welcome to the San Diego Chargers franchise. It is the AFC Championship game between the Chargers and the Houston Texans. Just one game stands between the Chargers and a return to the Super Bowl. The Houston Texans enter a 9-7 team and two impressive playoff victories last week, defeating the Buffalo Bills 24-7. They have one of the most feared pass rushes in the league, and we've seen strong defensive lines take over games against the Chargers in the past. This is a great matchup between two outstanding defenses, and a Super Bowl ticket is on the line. Welcome to the AFC title game. We are underway. Dre Show handles the return. He makes a move past one defender and is brought down by a hard-hitting Tyrone Brightful. And that brings out the two-time Super Bowl MVP, Eli Manning. He's used to these kinds of situations, and this is where he's at his best. Eli under center, two receivers in the pattern, and a handoff as Lamar Miller is stuffed by Joey Bosa. Both defenses are among the best in the NFL. Today the Chargers must contend with Eli Manning, Lamar Miller in the backfield, and speed on the outside with Will Fuller and Braxton Miller. Opening things up empty now. Quickly getting spread. Manning down the middle, complete to Braxton Miller. This is good for 6. The Texans will stay spread here with their speedy receivers. 3rd and 4. Manning fires complete to Braxton Miller at about the 40-yard line, brought down after a 7-yard connection. Eli had 2 touchdown passes in the victory last week. Now a blitz. He rolls away from it, sails deep, and Miller goes up for it inside the 25. Braxton Miller, 3 straight receptions, this time getting behind Jason Verrett. We do not see that happen very often. Now a give to Miller. Stutter step and brought down after a gain of 4. Good opening possession. Eli needs 5 yards now on 3rd down. Blitz is there. Manning is sacked. Caesar Butler on the nickel blitz. And the Texans' possession comes to an end. Great job disguising it here. It looks like perhaps just man coverage across the board until Butler flies off the edge. So the Texans spend about 5 minutes on offense, and they'll get 3 points on the board to start today's game. Here is the San Diego offense. We know they can be a high-powered team, but how are they going to fare against one of the best front fours in football? Cole Hartman starts in the air with some motion, and the catch is made on the shallow cross by Reggie Shepard. The Texans were 2nd in the NFL this year in sacks. Cole Hartman has to get this football out quick. He does here on 2nd down, but the ball is ripped away by Samuel Spikes, who had the breakout season with 6 interceptions. From the 27, a blitz is sent. Hartman has plenty of time, and the open man, Harmon Whitaker, makes a move. 1st down San Diego, it's a gain of 13. We saw this O-line have a tough enough time in the divisional round game against Miami when Hartman was sacked 4 times. Outside here, complete again. This is Keenan Allen. And that's another Charger 1st down. Keeping things compact so far. 2 tight ends. Handoff in Secchi. He is stuffed. San Diego struggled to run at times last week against Miami. From the 45, excellent protection for Hartman. He's going deep down the middle, and it's broken up for Harmon Whitaker as Spikes gets over in time. What a great play by Spikes. The speedy Whitaker gets downfield, but he has the range to close the gap. Not quite in field goal range, it's 3rd and 10. Blitz picked up. Hartman complete again to Keenan Allen. He hangs on to another, and the chains will move. At the Houston 33, it's 3 receivers in the shotgun, and this is in Secchi. Following J.C. Treader, he's able to get about 7 yards on the run. A bunch stack on the left side, Allen, Whitaker, and Henry. 3rd down, outside the numbers. Nice throw from Cole Hartman as he throws a laser to Harmon Whitaker. You can see them trying to get the football out quick, focused on timing. Here's Secchi, trying to race away from J.J. Watt. He gets down to the 8. Reggie Shepard isolated to the right side. They'll run it with Secchi. Got the 1st. He spins away. That's a touchdown. San Diego in front. What a run by Secchi. It looks like it's all over, but no one can bring him to the ground. Barry Secchi scores the 1st touchdown of the game. Impressive possessions by both sides. Over 11 minutes have come off the clock as the Texans take over. Miller stuffed. And there's Antonio Pierre-Paul. These offensive lines have their hands full. 3rd and 11. Manning fires deep. And the pass is caught again by Braxton Miller in Charger territory, just in front of Dorian Holloway. 4 catches on the day for Miller. 2nd down. Got him again. 5 for 5, all going to Braxton Miller. In field goal range, a 3rd and 4. Manning wants a screen, and he's sacked. Antonio Pierre-Paul gets there before the screen is set up, and it's 4th down. San Diego gets the first stop on the day as we already get into the 2nd quarter. It's Nsekhe through the middle, and he's finally met after a rumble of 7 yards. 2 receivers to the right side. They'll head to the air. Hartman pumps, has the protection, and dumps it off to Nsekhe, who gets the first down. It's been mostly Barry Nsekhe to begin this game. He's still in there on 2nd and 10. Hartman again checks it down, caught by Nsekhe, and they'll take those 7 and 8 yard chunks. 3rd and 2, what's the plan? They'll throw it, and in the flats all alone is Hunter Henry, who will race into Texan territory to the 34-yard line. I think Texans expected the run there. They had some blitzers attacking the gaps. Now it's a toss outside. Bogan gets away from Clowney, and that's a 1st down. That's the speed, though, of Clowney. He can keep up with our kick returner. They keep Zach Bogan in the game from the 22. Hartman, incomplete and nearly picked off. Allen can't get a handle on it. Good coverage so far from Samuel Spikes against Allen. Now on 2nd down, threading the needle, touchdown! Hartman to Whitaker. What a pass! They've given Hartman the chance to make the big throws. Look at the protection, no one's around him. He puts the right amount of touch on the football, and it's 14-3. The Texans are in some trouble right now. The Chargers are playing very well. 10:43 to go in the first half. There's a hit from Denzel Perriman. So far, nothing for Lamar Miller. Approaching the 10-minute mark, this is Manning on 2nd down, again finding Braxton Miller, who has caught every single Eli Manning attempted pass. 6 for 89. From the 28, 3rd and 7. Quarterback's playing pretty soft, and the cushion allows Miller to sit right at the sticks. He easily converts. It's been all Braxton Miller for Houston. He's at 100 yards. Now a counter. There we go. A touch you. You can't leave one of the most dangerous edge players unblocked. 3rd and 8. Uh-oh, the blitz. Manning is sacked. They try to call play action, and that allows Melvin Ingram to easily bring down Eli. The Texans are stopped again. How about this red-hot start from San Diego? 14-3, they have the football. 6.5 to play here in the 2nd. Give to Nsekhe. Look at the daylight up the middle. Helped out by J.C. Treader. Nsekhe gets another big 1st down run. From the 32-yard line, Bogan returns to action. He'll carry right up the middle again. They're attacking the very strength of this Texan defense and doing a phenomenal job. Another run to Zach Bogan. He's got the 1st down again. Houston just getting overmatched in the ground game. 4.5 to go in the first half. Now an end around. Wilcox can't get past J.J. Watt. Otherwise, he had some room. So now a step back for San Diego. 2nd and 13. And going outside, knocked away from Whitaker. How about the play from Bernardrick McKinney? Showing some cover range. Now it's a tough 3rd down for San Diego. 3 receivers. Outside the pocket goes Hartman. He has to throw it away. They doubled up Reggie. I don't think Hartman saw Whitaker get wide open. So San Diego cannot get points on that possession. 14-3 as Lamar Miller finally gets himself some running room. The Texans need something before this half, and they're running out of time. Here's Miller again, getting some room, but trips. He's down to the 39. 2 minutes to go in the half. Watch out for Fuller on the inside. Manning lost the football, and it's recovered by Xavier Suafilo. Texans keep it, but they do back up. On 3rd and 9, they try to spread this defense. Manning fires, complete. Miller is out of bounds, and it's 4th down. Charger football in just over a minute to go in this first half. They'll keep it in the air. There's pressure as Hartman is flattened. And that's Jadeveon Clowney. Again, third down here for San Diego. Corners in press coverage. Hartman steps up. Hit again by Clowney. This Texans pass rush started very slow, but now they're starting to get home. 55 seconds on the clock here for Houston as Manning heads to the air. Has a wide open Will Fuller who makes a move. He's got dangerous speed as he's finally brought down. Texans getting close to field goal range. Eli Manning on first down. Again to the air. This is Thurman inside the 30. They're starting to spread the football around a bit more. Here's 2nd and 1 from the 28. Manning outside. Again caught by Fuller. 1st and goal Houston, and it's the Chargers who use a timeout just in case they get another opportunity. Eli Manning on first down, pressured and dropped by Atachu, but it is incomplete. Houston does have a chance to make things very interesting before the half. Manning to the flats, there's Lamar Miller. He can't get to the pylon, and he's out of bounds at the 1. They just need 1.5 yards. Manning, 3rd and goal. Hit again as he throws it away. And that'll bring on the field goal team. 14-6, 15 seconds left. San Diego will head to the air with limited time remaining as Allen makes the catch and drags defenders to the 43. That's their last timeout. Perhaps they'll take a shot at the end zone, but first they're going to go outside and get 5 more yards to Whitaker. And now they'll see if Hartman can throw one to the end zone. 3 on the rush. Watt goes down. Hartman rolls out, and he heaves it out of bounds as Clowney was giving chase. And that is the end of the first half. 14-6 San Diego. They sure started very well, but now we're starting to see that Texan defense settle in, and we'll see who's able to take control in the second half of this game. One thing San Diego struggled with this season was starting strong, and that's one thing they've done extremely well in these 2 playoff games. They're up 14-6. They have the football to start the quarter. This is Inseki, nowhere to go. All of a sudden, that front 4 is starting to dominate. After a loss of a couple, Texans playing some cover 2, and this is complete over the middle, caught by Derek Anelli. The secondary is playing pretty soft here on 3rd down. Blitz is sent, and Hartman, incomplete for Keenan Allen, once again contested by Sam Spikes. So it's a quick 3-and-out to begin the half, and here is the Texan offense. Eli Manning to Braxton Miller, who has led this offense. He's gotten open all over the field. At the 38, they'll try Miller now. He's got daylight as he jukes out Wilbur. And they're starting to get some success in the ground game. From midfield, counter, Miller finds a lane, and it's enough to get about 6 yards on the play. 3 receivers to the right side, including Will Fuller. This time, Miller is stuffed. Atachu the first one there. They're trying to spread this defense out again. 3rd and 6. Pressure gets to Manning again. Dropped by Atachu. Incomplete, drive over. 9:12 to go in the 3rd. San Diego at their own 7. Up the middle goes Inseki. What a hit by Clowney. Loss of 1. This is turning into a game of field position. Big drive here with Hartman at his own end zone. And a big throw to Allen. He hangs on. But these Texan corners are not giving up a lot of separation. Up the middle. Now they got some room again. Inseki dragging defenders. He has really played well this year. 6.5 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Inseki. Oh man, the lane is cleared open by Jermaine Affetti. That interior is playing really well. The speedy KC Wilcox is in the game. First down, complete to an open Reggie Shepard. Taken down by Dontavis Searcy, another really talented corner who has silenced Shepard today. On 2nd down, here's the speed of Bogan. Right through the middle. That's where they want to attack this defense. Today, Bogan has been the primary back off the bench. 2nd down, good protection and a tough catch. They're not going to be easy today for Keenan Allen. At the 23 now, a good drive being put together. On 1st down, Clowney's there and Hartman is sacked. Clowney has been the best defensive lineman in this game for Houston. Backing up for 3rd and 15. Blitz on the way. Quick throw on the flats, but Hill steps out of bounds. He had running room if he didn't do that. San Diego Techs on 3, so it's a 2-score game. 17-6. Miller nowhere to go. That's team defense right there. That's the definition of it. 3rd quarter coming to an end as Miller gets away from Bosa, but there's Verrett to fill. Last play of the 3rd quarter right here. Eli on 3rd and 14. Everyone's going deep, but he checks it down. Miller stopped by Ingram, and the drive is over as the 3rd quarter is also complete. With the Super Bowl on the line, San Diego leads by 11. Can they hang on for one last quarter? San Diego at their own 21-yard line. Hartman. Good coverage, met by Watt. Lost it, but recovers. And the Chargers back up for another 3rd and long. This is not a fun situation to be in against this rush. 3rd and 16. Hartman just throws it over the middle, and they get 7, and they'll kick it back to Houston. Again, we see this Texans offense go spread. Eli in the shotgun, 4-man rush. Got Braxton Miller, taken down by Mike Quick after an 8-yard pickup. From the 40-yard line, 2nd and short. Manning with a wide-open Upshaw. Brought down by Wilbur. San Diego's gotten beat a few times downfield. Now at the 37, caught by Brent, the tight end, and they'll get to about the 31. Here's an aggressive look, no safety help. 3rd down and 3. Miller stopped by Wilbur in the hole, taken down. It's 4th down. Another field goal try here for Houston. They have not found the end zone today, and this kick makes it a 1-score game again. 9 and change to go in the 4th quarter of the AFC title game. Here's a quick throw. Good job making the tackle as Henry only gets a couple. Now it's 3rd down. They need the 31 to convert. 4 on the rush. Hartman is sacked by Isaac Hickson. The Texans get the big stop in. The Chargers will have to kick. 7:39 to play in the game. From the 33, this is Eli Manning to the outside, caught by Will Fuller in front of Jalen Ramsey. The receivers have done a great job finding these openings. On 1st down, Manning to a wide open Brent. He runs through Butler, and that's a 1st down. Texans to the 41. Here's the empty backfield again. Manning on 1st down. Intercepted, Mike Quick! The Chargers have taken the football! Eli Manning trying to hit a big play over the middle, and it's intercepted by the safety turn linebacker. Mike Quick with the biggest play of his career. And Manning can't believe it. The first mistake he's made all game. The San Diego defense comes through, but here with 6 minutes left. Can they run some clock? This Charger running game has not done much since their first couple possessions. After a gain of 1, here it is again in Secchi with some power, getting down to the 41. Can he keep these chains moving and run some clock? 3rd down, open outside, Reggie Shepard makes a catch, and that's another Charger 1st down. We're now down to the 4-minute mark in the game. This is Zach Bogan. With that quickness, he gets up the middle, taken down by Hickson. At the 43, Bogan remains in the game. Running up the middle again, Bogan spins off a tackler. He is looking really impressive today. Again in this 3-wide look, a dive for Bogan, and he's brought down again after 5 yards. They're starting to wear down this defense, I believe. Bogan again, 1st down. Zach Bogan having a great game. And the Texans have to start using timeouts. They have 2 remaining. Here's Secchi, met by Andre Hal, not much there. 1:49 to go, a 1st down ends it. Here's Tyreek Hill. He won't get there, but that will bring out Josh Lambo. They've run about 5 minutes off the clock. And now a big kick for Lambo, 30-yard try, and the Chargers lead by 2 scores. Their Super Bowl return is within reach, and for Houston, it's now desperation mode. 20-9, deep ball for Fuller, and it's broken up by Jalen Ramsey. They just gotta hang on. 4th down, game on the line. Miller gets the first down. The Texans aren't done yet. They do get into Charger territory, but they've gotta get points and fast. 19 seconds left to go. They're setting up for a Hail Mary. Manning heaves it deep. Intercepted! We're going to the Super Bowl. Dorian Holloway takes it away, and that's your game. San Diego victorious, 20-9. And we'll make our return in 2 weeks. What a great game for San Diego. They are now back-to-back AFC champions. And they did a great job today against a formidable foe. This Texan defense had me really worried in this game. I didn't want this to become any type of high-scoring affair, and I wanted to run the football. We saw how good we played to begin the game, and that was phenomenal. We ran the ball down the middle and hit some big plays in the passing game as well. Our offensive line was outstanding in the first about 20 minutes of game time. Right around the time we ran that end around, which I was trying to set up for a while, I was waiting for the right look and we got it, but J.J. Watt took it away. After that, it seemed like Houston's defense began to take over, and they were able to shut down the ground game until the 4th quarter, so we struggled to build our lead, and that kept it close. Meanwhile, I think the Houston offense played alright. Braxton Miller was outstanding. I thought Eli Manning played well for the most part, but of course, those interceptions, they come back to hurt you, especially in these tight games where we didn't make a lot of mistakes on our end. So as we check out the Pro Bowl roster here, we see that Cole Hartman made it, Reggie Shepard, Harmon Whitaker as well, Hunter Henry. I think we should have had a lot more on the defense, but a lot of Pro Bowlers for our team. But we're not playing in the Pro Bowl. No, we're going to the Super Bowl. And we are taking on the Seattle Seahawks, who defeated the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship game. So we have the Legion of Boom, which has stuck together through all these years. Granted, now they're all about 30, 31 years old. This is the core that was put together in the early 2010s, and they are still one of the best defenses in the league. 35-14. They had no problem against the Dallas Cowboys. They still have Russell Wilson playing at a very high level. They have Thomas Rawls leading their ground game and familiar faces receiving with Doug Baldwin and Jermaine Kearse, along with Jimmy Graham. The defense is still led by the likes of Richard Sherman, Bobby Wagner, Earl Thomas, and Cam Chancellor. There are not a lot of new names on this team. It's really impressive to see them find a formula, stick to it, and keep the players that made them successful. Another thing they've done well is they've actually put together a really good offensive line. For years, they had to work around one of the weaker offensive lines, and still they had great years from Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch, but now they have a really good offensive line. It's so good that even with one of their best players, Darius Banyard, hurt, they still have the depth to fill in for him and have a complete offensive line. So here's our last test in the Chargers franchise. It comes down to the Super Bowl. One season after we lost it to Atlanta, now we take on the Seattle Seahawks. This is one of the best rosters in the NFL, and they were 13-3 for a reason. What do you think we have to do to make sure we can come away with the Super Bowl victory against the Seattle Seahawks? There is a lot of star power in this game, and it should be an excellent Super Bowl. And we'll see the final game in the Chargers franchise later this week. Thank you all for watching and supporting the Chargers franchise. Please leave a like on the video, leave your feedback in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the Super Bowl. Have a great day.